Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, the 18th of June, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Windies lose again. And in our feature for this evening, Birchall's High School defeats CSS. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free health care at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Everybody have a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun.
Love, passion, pride. Culturama 45. The Caribbean's greatest summer line. We are alive from July 26th to August 6th.
Well, I'm back, and we start with sad news in cricket. Shakib Linton stars in Bangladesh's record chase. Shakib Al Hasan produced one of the great World Cup performances, stringing a domineering 124 not out to his two-wicket haul as he anchored Bangladesh's highest chase in one-dayers. In the process, he reached 6,000 one-day runs, became Bangladesh's highest run scorer at World Cup, the second after Mahmudullah, to make 2 centuries for Bangladesh in the tournament, and added his name to yet another one of the 6 Bangladesh century stands in World Cups. That apart, he also took Bangladesh past West Indies 321 with 8.3 overs to spare in Linton Das's company. Shakib came in, as he has done all tournament, at number 3, despite Linton's inclusion in the team. At 52 for 1, Tamim Iqbal and Saka had provided a start similar to the one during their win against South Africa. This held true both in terms of the scoring rate as well as the kind of new ball bowling they had faced. Going with 5 fast bowlers, West Indies was bowling decidedly short with little to indicate a plan B. This played into Bangladesh's hands on the ground with short boundaries. Tamim led the initial attack, slashing and pulling boundaries and occasionally jumping on top of the bounce to punch on the rise through the offside as West Indies counted on persistence rather than adaptability with their tactics. According to ESPN Cricinfo's ball-by-ball data, 112 balls were short or short of a good length. Bangladesh made 177 runs against those deliveries and lost 2 wickets. It took a sharp piece of fielding from Sheldon Cottrell in his bowling follow-through to provide West Indies a half chance, one that he took as he tore down the stumps at the striker's end, even as Tamim fell short, looking to dive back into his crease. It was about when rain made its first appearance, but not enough to force the players off. Shortly after Bangladesh lost, Rahim caught down the leg side with an over left for the 20-over cut-off. But as they navigated that situation, staying narrowly ahead of the DLS per score, the sun crept out and with it stepped up Shakib. The summarized scores: Bangladesh 322 for 3, Shakib 124 not out, Linton he got 94 not out, Tamim 48, beat West Indies 321 for 8, Hope 96, Lewis 70, and Mustafa got 3 for 50. We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
As a fisherman, I use the marine resource wisely so I can conserve our biodiversity, so I can fish for life. It's all about balance.
I preserve biodiversity by the way that I farm. It takes care of my family. It's all about balance.
I have enjoyed these seas all my life. I do my best to conserve our biodiversity because I want my children and my grandchildren to enjoy them as much as I do. It's all about balance.
I'm a park ranger, and my job is to properly manage our protected areas and conserve our biodiversity. It's all about balance.
Youth, let's play a part in conserving our biodiversity and maintaining our natural resources. It's all about balance.
For life, for livelihood, for the future of St. Kitts and Nevis, let's all conserve our biodiversity and use our natural resources wisely. It's all about balance.
Well, I'm back, and tonight basketball is in the spotlight. DJ Lalbo termed it a blowout, and it could not have been more correct. It was part of the Nevis Amateur Basketball Association's Father's Day extravaganza, which was held at the Grellers Stevens Netball Complex on Sunday, 16 June. After the impressive opening ceremony, 2 games were played that featured the proverbial Battle of the Narrows. In Game 1, the Virchals High School, the champions of secondary schools basketball in St. Kitts, came up against the recently crowned champions of high schools basketball in Nevis, the Charlestown Secondary School. It was a highly anticipated game, and a fair-sized crowd was on hand to witness it. From the first quarter, however, it was obvious that the CSS team was no match for their Kittitian counterparts, and the lead grew quarter by quarter. Final score, Virchals Hawks 81, CSS Lions 46. First quarter VHS 20, CSS 11. Second quarter VHS 21, CSS 11. Third quarter VHS 21, CSS 16. And final quarter Virchals 19, CSS 8. Halftime score 41-22 in favor of Virchals. For Virchals, Tikwa Rogers got 25 points, Tan Phipps 22, Jaquante Fraser 13, and Jalen Leader 9. For CSS, Theon Queely 10 points, Timothy Keynes 8, Kijano Williams 7, and Algeris Gerald 5 points. Well, we were on hand, the cameras were rolling, and thanks with some assistance from Judy Morton, we got these excerpts. Misses the first shot. Sinks the second.
Yes, as the score is 79-45. 79-45. Oh, 46, sorry. 79-46. CSS that rebound, looking for one of his players. Send it up court. Number 2 have it. Send it across. Up. Misses. Rebound. Wow. Traveling calls. Both tries block out CSS. Nice try. Yeah, number 5. Butcher just try bringing on fresh set of players right now. It's up to the tree. No good. Rebound there by Charlestown. Loosening, Charlestown grab it again. Then up court. Passes intercept by Butcher. Cupcake passes to number 10. Up, misses. Up, it's good. Good. Number 15 for Virchal.
Can CSS get to 50? Maybe
Oh,
not.
man, Mr. Hollywood.
Maybe not. Time is running out.
The player ball of complete live. So I don't know what that means.
Back with Bertels. Turnovers fast and furious. Oh, he's shooting from under the basket.
Now it seems like Vulture is playing around now. See that blow with Charleston, they're playing around. That's number 8 going to the free throw line. Don't forget, Marcel, that next game coming up, Hitters versus Eagles, the champion will leave this soon as the game finish. Here, they take the court, the second game. Goes up, one shot, no good. We seem to make it on the second attempt. And there's a substitute, number 11 out. Second attempt, not good. Rebounded by Charleston, number 2. Pass it to number 11. Out of bound. This is ball. Send it across to number 8 for Charleston. He goes up for the 3. Not good. Rebounded by out of bound there. But the Charleston ball, gonna shoot 2. Gonna shoot 2. One child shooting 2. (81-46). As goes up, no good, rebounded by Charleston. Charleston move up court.
Wow. Collision of heads.
Steal there by Vulture.
That's the game. That's the game.
And that's the end of the game. 81-46. And you call that a blowout.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.